What's up everyone, this is Roman Jetwani, your digital consultant and coach, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the 21 reasons why you should start an online business today. And out of these 21 reasons, if there's even one reason that connects with you and inspires you to take action to build your own online business, then this video is worth it for me. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end. The first reason is more free time, more spare time. Now what do I mean by this is that when you're building an online business, you have the advantage to leverage and use systems that will automate your business, which means that when you have systems to run your business for you, that gives you free time, because then your business is running on autopilot, and you can do this in an online business. Number two is job security. Now, I mean, let's face it, for those of you who are in a job right now, there really is no such thing as job security. That is that next moment where your company is going to find someone smarter than you, or even worse, is going to be, there's going to be a point where the company finds a robot or a system or a software to replace what you do. So there really is no security in a job. However, when you're running an online business, you have security because you're not going to fire yourself. There's no such thing as downsizing because it's just you. So you have complete control over your security because it's your business. Number three is you control your income. Now, when you're in a job, you're waiting for that raise, you're waiting for that, appraisal, you're waiting for that, appreciation. However, it's not really in your control. But when you're running an online business, you can control your income because there is no ceiling, there's no limitation as to how much you can earn. If you go online and you just Google, how much money people are making online, you will be surprised at the possibilities. Of course, it requires to put in hard work. It's not overnight success. However, it's like, why not put in that much amount of time working towards your dreams than working towards someone else's dreams? So the opportunities are available today, and today you have control over how much money you want to really earn instead of being limited by what the company thinks you should make from them. All right, so that's number three. Number four is creative freedom. Now, if you have that creative flair in you where you really love the idea of creating new things, creating products, creating a business, creating a brand, taking an idea and then converting that idea into a solid business, that requires a lot of creativity as well. And building an online business gives you that freedom to express yourself the way you want to. Comparison to a job, you don't really get that freedom of expression, and it's always about, at the end of the day, what your boss says. Like, the boss's word is final. But in your own online business, it's all you. So you can be as creative, as free, as expressive as you want in your business. Number five is, now it's about being an interesting person. So think about this way: when you're asked, hey, what do you do? And you say, I'm working in a job, I'm a data analyst. No offense to any data analysts out here, but let's say you say I'm a data analyst. And then let's say scenario B, you're like, hey, what do you do? And you say I'm an entrepreneur. There immediately is this engagement, this it's so interesting, you're an entrepreneur, what do you do? You kind of have this interesting personality that comes, that it just happens naturally because it's more interesting. So you're in a position to, really share your story with respect to how you became an entrepreneur. So it really does, it's really cool to, when you're asked what do you do and you say I'm an entrepreneur, then it's definitely more engaging. Number six is your brand. So the thing is that when you are building your online business, you're also building your own brand, because people don't buy your products, people don't buy your services, people don't care about your products or services. They care about the person selling the products and services. That's why they say people buy you first and then they buy what you're selling. So you have the opportunity in your online business to develop your own brand, create a strong presence online so that people buy more and more of your products. And it starts with you. So you have the opportunity to brand yourself in a way where your message is conveyed to your potential audience. Number seven is making a difference. Now, when you are building an online business, right, at the essence of an online business, the foundation is that you have something to offer of value to the market that is going to help your market achieve the desired result, correct? So you're solving a problem, and that is essentially what it is. Entrepreneurs solve problems. So based on whatever your business revolves around, you're solving a problem. Your product or your service is essentially a solution to someone's problem, whether it's a weight loss program that you have, to help people who are struggling with weight loss, or whether it is a relationship program that you have that's helping a person find the better relationship. There are so many problems in the world today, and being an entrepreneur means you've taken the onus, the responsibility to go out there and solve that one specific problem which is going to make a difference in someone else's life. So you have the power to make a difference in someone else's life. Number 8 is reinvention. So the thing is that when you make the transition from working for someone else to working for yourself, you can't be the same person. You can't carry the same mindset. And if you have ever read any book of Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he says in his cash flow quadrant where a mindset of an employee and the mindset of a business owner are completely different. So you get the opportunity to really reinvent yourself when you become an entrepreneur, because you can't carry that same thought process into the entrepreneurship world. You have to evolve, you have to reinvent yourself, and it's an amazing opportunity because you can literally become the next best version of yourself, which you didn't even know existed. You have so much untapped potential within you, and the next thing you know is, as an entrepreneur, you realize that it's a demand for you to change who you were to become who you need to be in order to serve your audience. Number 9 is skills and education. Now, whenever you're learning how to become an entrepreneur, you have to understand that it's not just about being good at one thing, it's about being good at many things. So you get the opportunity to really learn new skills, develop those skills, and find what you're really passionate about, where you really find that you feel really awesome doing something. It's always about being a student. Your education never stops. It should have never stopped once you got your degree or your diploma or college, whatever it was. It's all about continuing to be a student for the rest of your life. And being an entrepreneur is where you get the opportunity to learn so many different skills, and you can just focus on the skills that you love, develop those skills, and go through the process of self-education, which is the most important thing, because that's how you're really growing. When you're learning and absorbing new things, then that's how you're growing. And if you're not growing, then you're getting left behind. So as an entrepreneur, you're always always learning, always finding ways to improve what you're doing in your business, and that requires a lot of self-education. Okay, number 10, family business. Now this is really interesting, because when you're starting an online business and you're generating a decent income through your online business, then you can practically make it a family business. You can, if let's say your spouse or obviously your spouse or your parents are working, then that online business of yours has the potential to literally retire them, where everyone can work with you on your online business. That is a possibility, that is a potential, and that's how it becomes a family business. Number 11 is new challenges. As an entrepreneur, you're always facing new challenges. Sometimes things will work, sometimes you will experience rejection, sometimes failure, but as long as you're driven and determined, it's never going to be a walk in the park. There are going to be challenges, of course, but it's those challenges that really mold you into becoming, once you overcome any challenge, you become like, whenever that challenge comes your way again, it's a piece of cake. So as an entrepreneur, going through challenges is a part and parcel of the game. And can you imagine, when you're going through so many challenges, you grow as a human being, you grow as an individual, you grow as an entrepreneur, and it is just the most amazing. I would say that entrepreneurship is the best personal development course in the world, because it requires so much of mindset, strength, and so much of overcoming challenges. And once you have created that mindset of overcoming challenges, whatever challenge it is, you will overcome it. And that's the attitude that is cultivated within the entrepreneurship game. Number 12 is being in two places at one. Now, so basically, is with the power of with tools and resources today, you can basically be anywhere, okay? Because you can literally run your business using a computer and an internet connection, and using certain tools, you can basically have an automated way to redistribute your videos or your posts on autopilot. So you can literally be in more than two places at once because of automation and because of the accessibility of resources that every online entrepreneur has today. Number 13 is networking. Now, the best part about being an entrepreneur, one of the best parts, is that you get to meet more entrepreneurs as well, who have that instinct to be someone who has who's on their way to achieving their dreams, to be someone who is different from the rest of the crowd. People who have taken that leap of faith because they believe in their vision, they believe in their dreams, and you get an awesome opportunity to network with some amazing people. In the weekly interview series that I do every Sunday, I post an interview with someone in the industry, and I've got the opportunity to meet some amazing people who are on the same journey as I am, and we believe in the concept of growing together. That's what essentially networking is, to grow with each other, and it's the most amazing, gratifying feeling. Number 14 is developing good habits. Now, as an entrepreneur, you can't be lazy. It doesn't match. You can't be lazy. You can't expect to be sitting at home watching TV, listening to music, and expect things will be. So once you make the decision to become an entrepreneur, you have to understand that there is a sense of discipline, there is a sense of routine, and there is a sense of certain habits that are going to take you to where you need to be, because your habits are the most important component of everything that you do. Everything that you do is based on what habits do you have, because based on what habits you have, you're going to put in that much work, you're going to get that much results. So it allows you, like we spoke earlier, to reinvent yourself, which helps you to cultivate the right habits for your growth. Number 15 is scheduling freedom. Now, what does this mean is that since it is your own online business and you're doing this full time, then you have the opportunity to really schedule, like, okay, this is my free time. When you're in a job, then it's like you don't know when you can get free. Like, the whole 9 to 5 is a lie, because does anyone really get off at 5 p.m.? No, you're always, with what I've heard, I've experienced personally, there's no such thing as a 9 to 5. It's always a 9 to 8, 9 to 7, 9 to 9, sometimes even a 9 to 10. But when you're running an online business, you have the freedom to schedule that, okay, this is my hours of working, this is the hours of spending time with my family and friends, and you have that control over your time management, which is where you have the opportunity to make time for yourself as well, and not just focus on your business. Number 16 is pride. Now, one of the best things is, obviously, when you're running an online business, there is a sense of pride as an entrepreneur that not only are you making a difference in other people's lives, but you're also proud about what you're doing, which is something that is really lacking in a lot of people today, where they don't love what they do, and when you don't love what you do, then there's no pride, obviously, right? It's only when you're proud of what you do that you're going to have a sense of pride. It's logical. And when you're running an online business, you have the opportunity to establish that sense of pride and fulfillment based on what you're doing. So that's really, really important. That's where self-respect really kicks in. 17 is recognition, because when you're out there and you're constantly putting a message out there with respect to what you're doing, why you're doing, who can you really help, who can you make a difference in whose lives. So basically what I'm trying to say is that you will always be recognized, right? People will get to know you. People will will respect you. People will be in awe of you, and not in a way for you to be at a level of, oh, like, I'm great, I'm powerful. No, you will, just like how a cricketer, when he plays well, he gets recognition. As an entrepreneur, when you play your game, which is when you do your business, you conduct your business, and you're doing it obviously in the right sense, with the right intention, then obviously you're going to be recognized for your work. So that another reason why you should start an online business is, obviously, one of the reasons why you should start is recognition. If you do what you love what you do, then recognition will follow you. As simple as that. Number 18 is no commute. Obviously, when you're running an online business, you're doing it from the comfort of your home, just like I am right now. So you don't really have to go and travel 2 hours to a workplace and then travel 2 hours back. And I know a lot of people travel even more than 3 to 4 hours every day in their daily commute. When you're running an online business, you have the opportunity to work from anywhere. I could be at my home. I could be in another country. As long as I have the required tools, which is my laptop and an internet connection, I can run my business from anywhere in the world. Number 19 is work attire. You can wear what you want to when you're running an online business, because obviously when you're recording videos, then it depends on how you want to present yourself to the world. However, when you're really doing, when you're running your online business and you're doing the necessary tasks, you can be in whatever you're wearing. You can be in clothes that are comfortable for you. You don't necessarily have to dress up professionally like you're going to a job. You can dress comfortably so that you can be yourself and do what you do best, by running your business online. 20th is home office. Obviously, you can create, so since you're running an online business and you're going to be at home most of the time, you have the opportunity to create your own home office. Like you can see, I have my books at the back, and I around me on my desk, I have like I have some motivational stuff, I have like my diary, I have like my stationery stuff. So you can create your own home office, which is really cool because this is where the magic really happens. And number 21 is, I think the most important reason why anyone should start an online business is your reason. Why do you want to start an online business? What do you really want to achieve out of it? Why is freedom so important to you? Are you sick and tired of doing what you've been doing? Because Einstein defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Now we're living in 2020. This is an amazing time to be alive because you have the opportunity to start building an online business even without having to quit your job. Literally, because if you want to start something of your own, and if you want to do that offline without quitting your job, then opening up a retail store or becoming a franchisee or manufacturing or a wholesale business, it's not possible. The only opportunity that allows you to not have to leave your job to start an online business, the only opportunity you have without quitting your job to start a business is to start an online business. And it is the greatest opportunity that is out there. There are so many mentors out there who are willing to share their knowledge with you, to teach you, to help you get started. And all the resources are available online. Google is your best friend. Go on YouTube. You can learn, get more information. So definitely, once you look at these 21 reasons, I'm sure there's at least one reason that you would love, as that would be your reason to build an online business. So why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you just drop a comment below saying which is that one reason that really connected with you? And if you're watching this on YouTube, then make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure if you want to learn how to get started building your online business by transforming your knowledge, your skills, your experience, or your passion into a profitable online business without quitting your job, then make sure to check out my free training. I'm going to drop a link somewhere here. And please do let me know what you thought about this video. This was not scripted. I just made sure I had my points. This is all natural because that's how I like to deliver my content. So let me know if you enjoyed this, and thank you so much. Take care and God bless.